Abhimanyu did not answer Yug's question. Looking at him, it seemed as if he was lost in some deep thought. Yug shook Abhimanyu and asked, "Hey, where are you lost? Tell me, what's the way to find out if the Yakshini is inside this room or not?" Abhimanyu replied, "That will be known automatically on the upcoming full moon night when the Yakshini will hunt someone." Yug scolded him. "Are you mad? Do you want us to just sit and wait for someone to die? Don't you know the pain of losing your own? If even one family member is lost, the whole family shatters." Abhimanyu with sadness said, "Sorry, brother, I didn't mean it that way." "Then you tell me, what should we do? We must think of something." Yug asked, "Did you see anyone coming out of that psycho room?" Abhimanyu shook his head. "No, it was too dark. I couldn't see anything clearly. Even now, I can't see your face properly. And from all the research I have done on spirits, they only appear to those they want to appear before, or those who have a heavy horoscope or some curse. And yes, I also read that the place where spirits are trapped, if anyone tampers with that place or disturbs it, the spirits can break free from their bonds." Yug opened his fist and said, "Look at this." When Abhimanyu saw Yug's hand, he was shocked. In his hand was a very old black pen. Abhimanyu shouted, "When did you pick that up?" Yug replied, "I don't even know. When we were running, it just came into my hand as if someone had placed it there." Abhimanyu panicked. "What are you saying?" "Yeah, brother, but leave that for now. Tell me, is there no way to be completely sure if the Yakshini is trapped inside or not?" Abhimanyu thought for a while and said, "There is another way." Yug warned him, "If this is another one of your stupid ideas, remember, no one will be worse than me for you." Abhimanyu said, "No, brother, just hear me out. In our paranormal activity organization, there are many courses where we are taught how to detect spirits, how to trap them, how to communicate with them. I have many devices and techniques to catch spirits. If we use them, we can find out whether the Yakshini is trapped inside or not." Yug noticed something odd and interrupted. "Why are you staring at me like a madman? Are you okay?" Abhimanyu said, "I'm fine. You tell me, are you okay?" "Why, what happened to me?" Yug asked. "Nothing, brother, I was just thinking. Yesterday you didn't even believe in ghosts, and now you're telling me to check if the Yakshini has escaped her prison." Yug sighed. "Brother, it's said that only when ghosts trouble you do you truly believe. The same happened to me. Before all this began, I saw my father in my dreams when he had dropped me at boarding school for the first and last time. And when I woke up, I heard his voice. I knew this wasn't a coincidence. And when I came here, everything started happening, and then you came too. From this, we can understand how powerful the Yakshini is. She can even see our dreams and take advantage of them." Abhimanyu agreed. "Yes, not only does she have witchcraft, but divine powers too. Don't forget she comes from another world." Yug thought for a moment and said, "Tell me one thing. When I was about to break the lock, you stopped me. But then you took the hammer from my hand and broke it yourself. What suddenly happened to you?" Abhimanyu stammered, "Brother, the thing is—" Before he could finish, his eyes fell on the charms and amulets lying on the ground. Changing the topic, he said, "Brother, we should just pick up these charms and the red cloth and close the door again as it was before. If the coward and the tortoise see it open, they'll die of fear even if the Yakshini doesn't kill them. And no one should ever know we opened this door. Not them, not anyone. This secret should stay only between us." Both Yug and Abhimanyu closed the door again, tied the lock, the red cloth, and the charms. Now the door looked exactly as before. No one could tell it had been broken. They went back downstairs trying to sleep, but they couldn't. The incident of the night kept replaying in their minds until eventually, without realizing it, they fell asleep. Morning came. All four of them, Yug, Abhimanyu, the coward, and the tortoise, were in deep sleep. Suddenly, there was a loud knocking on the door, so hard it seemed the door would break if not opened quickly. The coward woke up and told the tortoise, "Brother, see who it is, knocking so hard this early." The tortoise grumbled, "You go, I'm sleepy." The coward kicked him. "Get up, what princess are you dreaming of?" The tortoise got up, muttering, all right, I'm up. Why are you hitting me?" When he looked around, he saw Yug and Abhimanyu were already awake, sitting silently on their beds, staring at the door but not opening it. The tortoise complained, "Since you're awake, why don't one of you open it? Why ruin my sleep?" They didn't reply, still lost in last night's incident. Annoyed, the tortoise himself went to the door. When he opened it, he saw an old man standing there, dressed in a white dhoti kurta with a red scarf around his neck. His hair was completely white, and his forehead had a clear vertical mark. The old man asked, Son, are you Yug Babu? The tortoise replied, No, I'm not. Do you want to meet Yug? Yes, I came to meet Yug Babu. The tortoise called out, Hey Yug, come here, someone's here to meet you. Yug wondered, Who has come to meet me so early? When Yug saw the old man, he froze in amazement. The old man stepped forward, touched Yug's shoulder with trembling hands, and tears filled his eyes. He said, You've grown so tall and strong, son. The tortoise thought to himself, Who is this old man? Yug, recalling, said, You're Balu Kaka, right? The old man happily replied, Yes, son, I am Balu Kaka. Took you long enough to recognize me. I thought you'd never come. Seeing you after so many years makes me very happy. Balu Kaka had been a loyal servant of Yug's family since his childhood. Yug asked, How are you here and how did you know I came? Balu Kaka replied, Son, the whole village knows a stranger has come from the city. We guessed it could only be you. But why are you staying in this haunted mansion? You should have stayed at your home. This mansion is cursed. It was this very mansion that took your father's life. We've also heard this was the Yakshini's second hideout. Forget this place, come with me. I have been sent to bring you. Yug, shocked, asked, Sent by who? Big Master? You mean my uncle? Yes, Yug Babu. Now come quickly, bring your belongings, we must leave. Yug replied, No, Balu Kaka, I can't leave. This is my home now. Balu Kaka looked into his eyes and asked, Are you still angry with the big master? I know your anger hasn't ended, but why punish the big mistress? She has been waiting for you. As soon as she heard you came, her happiness knew no bounds. Please, for God's sake, come with me. I promised her I would bring you. Yug held his hands. Don't embarrass me by folding your hands, Kaka. You're not a servant, you're my uncle. Please wait a little, I'll get ready. A little later, Yug came down ready. Seeing him leave, the tortoise said, If you're going, then we're leaving too. The coward agreed. Yes, I have to go meet Bindu too. Arjun also spoke up. I'll leave as well. But Yug stopped him. Where are you going? If you leave, then who will do the work? Arjun replied, I'm just going to bring the things from home. I told you yesterday the stuff is there. The tortoise, curious, asked, What stuff are you talking about? Arjun covered up. I mean the lock for the mansion. We broke it yesterday, remember? What if a thief comes in? That's why I'm getting a lock. The tortoise laughed. No thief will ever dare to steal from this cursed mansion. Yug and his friends left the haunted mansion. Balu Kaka and Yug were crossing the Kishnoi River. The sun's rays fell on their faces, making them sweat as the river water reached their knees. People around them were also crossing. In the daylight, the river looked beautiful. As they walked, Yug asked, Balu Kaka, who is at home now? Balu Kaka replied, The big master, the big mistress, her brother Sudesh Babu, his wife Rajni, and their daughter Amodhita. Yug paused. And what about Vandana Bhabhi? Oh yes, I almost forgot. But son, her presence or absence makes no difference in that house. Yug frowned. Why do you say that, Balu Kaka? I don't understand your meaning. Balu Kaka looked at him gravely and said, Yakshini is a fire. Yakshini is your nightmare.